Hey YouTube, it's Jim Ness here in a video. In this, my last Royal Rumble video, I got the last video. This is the review. We'll start it off with the kickoff. We had Kofi Kingston, or not Kofi, Cody Rhodes and Goldust, the tag team champions, versus the New Age Outlaws, and the New Age Outlaws end up getting the win. Um, and I don't really remember the finish because I didn't get to see much of it, and my internet screwed up, but yeah, the New Age Outlaws won. But from what I saw, it was pretty good, so I'm gonna have to give that 4 out of 5. It was entertaining from what I saw, and that's what I predicted. So 1-0 on the predictions, and then we had the opening match, Daniel Bryan versus Bray Wyatt. Phenomenal match. This was probably the match of 2014, the best match we've had all year. Probably would be match of the year anyways. But just crazy stuff going on. Daniel Bryan just using himself as a human torpedo, just launching himself wherever he can, and it was crazy. Daniel Bryan did a suicide dive, and Bray Wyatt caught him, did the Sister Abigail thing right onto the rail. It was nuts, and um, after that, they went on to fight a little bit more. Daniel Bryan went to do his kick thing, and Bray Wyatt clotheslined him or whatever, and then um, but we ended up getting Daniel or Bray Wyatt winning, and sad that happened. I predicted Daniel Bryan to win. I didn't think that he would lose to Bray Wyatt, but maybe we'll get Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan. I'm not for sure. And yeah, and Eric Harper and Eric Rowan and Luke Harper win it, and they got thrown out by the ref or whatever. And I heard they weren't going to be in the Rumble. I mean, they weren't going to be with him, but Daniel Bryan was like, I'm going to have Bray Wyatt all to myself, but they ended up coming out because they didn't prepare for the Royal Rumble. But I'm going to give that match 5 out of 5. Definitely awesome match. And then we had Big Show versus Brock Lesnar, my client. So Big Show says for call him my client. And Big Show, before the bell rang, Brock Lesnar beat the crap out of Big Show with a chair and just killed him. And Brock Lesnar ended up hitting F5. For some reason, some people are like, oh my god, he just hit an F5 on Big Show. That's happened way longer ago when Big Show weighed a lot more, like 100 pounds more. And Big Show ended up hitting a knockout punch on Brock Lesnar. He was dazed. He was like confused and dazed throughout the match, but he ended up hitting the F5. After that, he tore Big Show up with like 5 chairs. He would just reach another ring, grab another chair, doof, doof, breaking it, grab another chair, breaking it, grab another chair. It was insane. And then after that, well, I'll give that 5 out of 5. Really entertaining. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was going to be sort of boring because Big Show's not the best wrestler, but Brock's one of my favorites. And yeah, same thing with the Daniel Bryan match. I didn't expect much out of it, but it was awesome. And I thought it was going to be boring because I don't really like Bray Wyatt, but it was awesome. Just like the Big Show versus Bray Wyatt. I mean, Big Show versus Brock Lesnar. And the next match was John Cena versus Randy Orton. And this match had a lot of stolen finishers, as you could say, from WWE games. They were just Randy Orton did the STF, John Cena did the RKO, Randy Orton did the AA. It was just stupid that they were doing that, but it was sort of cool. But the crowd was tearing them up. They were like, Daniel Bryan, this is boring. See, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. We want divas. We want tables. They were just making John Cena and Randy Orton look like trash. I actually enjoyed the match. I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5. I really liked the show a lot, and there was no other matches. So there was no random matches that were just put together that day. That was the last match before the Rumble, and in the Rumble, this was an awesome Rumble. We had Roman Reigns breaking the record of 12 and getting 12 eliminations. JBL entering and from the announcer table, handing or making his Royal Rumble debut as JBL, and handing or going to hand Cole the his suit jacket or whatever, and got eliminated by Roman Reigns. It was in not too long, probably like 30 seconds possibly. We had Kofi Kingston getting almost eliminated, and then well, let me talk about this one. Alexander Rusev from NXT debuted, and then he ended up getting tossed out by CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, and Kofi Kingston. And then Kofi Kingston got tossed out. Alexander Rusev caught him, laid him on the barricade, got on the barricade. Kofi Kingston ran across, jumped back in, and then later on, Kofi Kingston was almost eliminated, was hanging barely, and by Jack Swagger's shoe, and was just hanging there. And he was just hanging there by his feet. He wasn't even holding onto the ropes. He was just hanging, like his head was about to touch the floor, and he managed to get back in. We had the return of Kevin Nash. He was in Pittsburgh, and he wasn't come back to just be an agent and just show up for the night. He was come back to get that payday. And we had the return of the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus, the Great White. He ended up lasting until the final three. Um, Pretty good. And he's been gone for quite a few months. And no Chris Jericho, and he was in Pittsburgh. He's just to troll people, I guess. No Christian or Evan Bourne, like I thought was gonna happen, since they weren't really they're doing nothing. And I don't even know what happened to Christian. And we got what else happened? Let me check this. Let's see if anything else happened. El Torito was in the match, which is pretty stupid. Um, Dean Ambrose tried to eliminate Roman Reigns, only 2 seconds later, Rollins was like, "What are you doing, man?" And then they tried to eliminate Cesaro, and Roman Reigns came and eliminated all of them, all three of them, tying him with Kane's record, and then ended up eliminating Sheamus, making Batista and Reigns the final two. And well, I forgot about this part. No Daniel Bryan at all, and then Royal Rumble match. They were waiting the whole match. Number 29. As soon as he came out, they started yesing, yes, 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 and nobody expected it. Number 30, you hear, boyaka, boyaka. Freaking Rey Mysterio came out. They booed the crap out of him. It sort of sucks for that guy, because he didn't make himself number 30. He was just put there, and yeah, he ended up getting eliminated, and they cheered for that because no Daniel Bryan. They just were no, no, no throughout the whole thing. They wanted Seth or Roman Reigns to win, and it was down to Batista and Roman Reigns. They had a spear, and then Roman Reigns speared him, and then Batista spear. They showed each other the spears, and Batista ended up winning. Sadly, he won the 2014 Royal Rumble. 45 years old, still wants it to be 2005. And yeah. What else happened? If I was gonna say, anything else happened? Del Rio and Batista met up. They uh, Del Rio kicked him in the face, but get that nasty kick in. But later on, ended up getting him eliminated. But yeah, overall 5 out of 5 on that. But overall, the show, I'm gonna give it a solid 10 out of 10. Besides the ending, I would love this show. This was an awesome show. I stayed entertained throughout the match. I was tweeting live, and I got Twitter jail near the end. And yeah, and when Roman Reigns got dumped out, I just threw my notebook. I started kicking the floor, and then the garage is under my room, and it set off my mom's car alarm. It was nuts. But yeah, I had a good time watching the 2014 Royal Rumble, and can't wait to see Raw. And yeah, that was my review of the 2014 Royal Rumble. And yeah, I'm probably gonna start doing more stuff with my webcam just because it's easier, and I don't have to do a lot of uploading, and it don't take up space on my iPod and stuff. But yeah, that's my review, and that's about it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, bye.